Okay, I started again, guys, because I just got home. Okay, don't worry, I will continue the readings, the ancestors' messages tomorrow. I will continue. I think I finished with Leo, and I will continue after the sign that comes after tomorrow. Sorry, I had to go to work. Um, and normally I should go back to my house and relax a bit, but I can't. Source wants me to put a message up. And what came out, I got downloads about two men who's discussing how to wash money clean and how to invest them in businesses that actually covers crimes. Okay, like they had a business that actually was a cleaning service, and in reality it was not doing normal cleaning but cleaning up after crimes. So all kind of criminals contracted them, and they were cleaning up after crimes. Okay, and the police found this out, and they closed down this business. Is closed down now, so they don't know how to recreate this, because it was a very profitable business for them. Very interesting. One of them is thinking to have a divine feminine, divine masculine, and use as a tarot reader or spiritual teacher, something like that. And in the background, do the money laundering, or have this crime cleaning service, but in spiritual service name. Yeah, there is lots of I think lots of businesses has been destroyed, and the people who work there are upset because they don't have work now, and they don't know how they were doing all this shit legally. I mean, they had a retreat, paid the retreat after. It was legally paid, like if they would be real cleaners. But in reality, they were not, and there was many businesses like hiding a normal legal activity behind the hiding a normal legal activity, something crime. So criminals could do their criminal activity and have a legal salary and a job where they got paid for it. Okay. And all was controlled really, really well. I mean, it worked really, really well. They had a worldwide network. They had clients worldwide. When you have a cleaning service and you get a job, for example, you have a cleaning service in France, you get a job in Canada. Like you need to clean up after a crime, you need to get there in a few hours. Some of these people were even paid a private jet, because there was no plane going to Canada in a few hours, and it was all paid. Okay, so yeah, I think that's what came out for the police also, but that their service is very expensive. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to set up a system that is much, much sure than the system they had before. So the police can't. I think there was lots of saisie. In French we say they took lots of equipments like that was really expensive. It has been taken away from them, and they lost lots of money also. So they don't want that happen again, and I don't want to go to prison. Okay, these are the investors. I mean, these are the people who has the money, and they are criminals also. but they didn't get caught up in this shit. So they, the director of the company got caught up, that the police took down. Yeah, the little criminals, but the big fishers not. They are the same. Okay, so but now they want to build a system that is much more sure, so the police can take it off. And all day long, so it made me listen to the conversation. Honestly, it was like watching a film in a cinema, and it's like I'm driving and just download. It's like I don't even ask for it, I said, man, lots of medium is doing channeling, meditating, I don't know, hours and hours to get in there. And me, I'm living my life, and so it's just sending me, it's like if I watch a film, okay? And all day I was listening to these two guys. And I mean, they are high-level criminals. I know everything what they discussed. All the plans, everything. And it's like that. It's just click me in. I just tap in. I don't even want to tap in, I'm just doing my work and then driving and shopping or whatever. And all day long is just clicking in. It's like, oh, so leave me alone. Anyway, these two guys wants to make sure that it won't happen again, because the police took out many businesses from this. What they had, they lost lots of money. They're not happy at all. And the most important business they want to continue is cleaning up after crime. So they have a huge clientele who calls them that, oh, this and this person killed this person, we need to clean it up, And these people, that was the main business that brought lots of money to them. And they want to make this business continue and work, because they're afraid that the people who work in this business will disappear. And actually they were doing really well, and some of them were arrested. So they need to train people who can do this job. So they don't want to train people because this is quite confidential and take lots of energy, lots of money. So if they train people, they don't want the business to go down again with the police. They don't want. So they trying to figure out a new system that is much more secure, and it won't go down with the police, okay? And that's the conversation what I heard all day long, ideas and how they can do it. And they didn't agree yet, but they have many things that we have here. Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups. As I told you, both of them agree they need to find divine feminine, divine masculine, and make them like this is a spiritual company, and this divine feminine or divine masculine, they make that person famous, in spirituality. And behind that divine person, nobody will look for criminal activities. Behind even the divine feminine, divine masculine won't know it. So they want to make shine somebody who's really talented. I mean, really a divine masculine, a divine feminine, a starseed, or a light worker, and invest in an association or a business or something like that is spiritual, but it will get mixed up with these criminal activities in the background that this divine feminine or divine masculine won't even know about it. But it will be all hidden with the bookkeeping, okay? So those people, for example, who will do the crime scene cleaning will be like a helper of the divine feminine. I don't know how do they imagine, because if you have a divine feminine, divine masculine, they're usually very intuitive. If they can read energy, they will read it. But honestly, that's what they think, that they has to do something like that, okay? They maybe even put a fake divine feminine, fake divine masculine on the top of this business, and behind that all these dark activities will go. I can see many dark websites that was shut down by the police. They want to rebuild it. and they want to build it differently, and also running under the spiritual business that is divine in Gimei, and securize it in a way that surely nobody can figure it out. They're talking about that in a network maybe people should not know about each other, because there is a less possibility to fail or give out information about other businesses. One thing they can't agree is the bookkeeping company. They don't know how to do, because actually it's quite dangerous if they have one bookkeeping company, because if once the police find out, they can trace down heavy businesses, okay? So they thinking of different variation how to do it. And one of them suggests that what if we do work with existing real bookkeeping companies, and we build in one person, and that one person will take care of a few dossiers, a few businesses, and it will be spread it to many bookkeeping companies. That is real, okay? That will be the perfect hiding place for the double bookkeeping or these criminal businesses. This is one of them thinking of that. This is his idea, and they practically want to rebuild the wall thing that actually the police brought down. I mean, there are many people went to prison or will go to prison, but they didn't get the main people who were actually organizing the war shit, and they want to rebuild it. There are some community they want to clean up. Some community well, I don't know if it's in France, honestly, but there is one covenant. They want to make the members believe that commit group suicide, that's mean the cleaning up, or they will kill them and make it look like a group suicide. There is one group they want to make totally disappear. I don't know why. They think they are ineffective. They're changing their method, because they said if we work with people who are drug addict in certain areas of the business, there are too many errors will be made. So they are eliminating those who are drug addicts and they can't think straight, okay? And they want to set up a different system, a new communities, new covenants, new things that are much more difficult to bring down, okay? That's what I can see here, while the members does not know about this, okay? So one of them said we need to, I don't know, is it called Richard? Well, Kat says no, but it's Richard. Richard, yes. They're talking about to a Richard that this Richard has to clean up all these drug addictions, because they don't want to work with them anymore. I mean, if the clients are drug addicts, it's fine. I mean, if there are energy harvesting, for example, and they come and the client takes drug, it's fine. But they do not want to work anymore with members who are drug addict, because lots of failure was caused. I mean, they went down with the police because these drug addicts are not intelligent enough, and they are too emotional because of the drug, and they do whatever did silly things that brought down the whole system. So but the other one telling this one that, listen, if we don't give them drug, it won't be there won't be motivation. And this guy say, what if we replace the drug with money, so we give them more money? And so they discussing, but they want to build up a system where there's no drug. They want to make it a rule that those who work with them are not drug addicts, because they want them to be clever. They want them to fuck their fucking mouth up, shut up, not to talk, and they want them to control their emotions. They don't want drug addicts running around with guns, or committing suicide, or committing whatever, killing people, or accident, or whatever. They want people who are conscient what's going on, and they control their emotions, and they are serious. That's what they're talking about, that they need to change the whole system and get rid of those people who are drug addicts. So don't be surprised, I'm telling the police, if this network, there are many people will start dying. I mean, not just suicide, this Richard will do something with them, like overdose, or I don't know, accidents, or things like that. But they will be all eliminated. They will be all eliminated, because they think the failure has arrived to the system, because they dealt with drug addict people who are not serious, and because of the drug they made too many mistakes, and that's why the police could bring them down. So the new system they want to build up, they don't want to use drug addicts. They want to compensate. Instead of the drug, they want to give them money, but it will be a golden rule that they can't be drug addicts. Okay? After they were discussing that, how do we do that part, many of these jobs are very cruel. So the people can't do it without drug, because humanly it's impossible. So they discussing how to do it. So they trying to figure out how to set up a whole fucking system again. I have impression there is a system that has been brought down. That's for sure, because that's what I saw all day. Sources were clicking me in this conversation, and I could hear them, and I could see them, and I mean, this is conversation between them that happens sometimes through the text, or SMS, through phone calls, emails, and things like that. They did not have a meeting or something like that, because that I didn't see. I have impression this two person lives in two different countries, okay, and they were discussing this stuff, okay, in different messages, sometimes telephone calls. That was securized. They have information that really securize everything, and one of them got pissed off and said that make sure that the informations are not drug addict neither. They really sensitive about this, because they convinced that if people who works with them, they are drug addict, they will fuck up the system. So they want to clean up the whole system from drug addict people. They don't want them. And this Richard, I think it's called Richard, who will clean up the system from these drug addict people who did not go down in a justice system, who didn't go to prison, okay? They want a total new start, and they want to make these people who are drug addict disappear, because they don't trust them anymore. Yeah, that's what came out of it. They want a new system that is much more securized, and it's more difficult to take down by the police. Yeah, Hierophant and the Wheel of the Fortune. They want to have connection with religions. I mean, they want to invest in religious groups more. That has something to do washing the money clean and donations and some tax returns and things like that. I just don't know. It's Chinese for me, but somehow they want to work with religious people also. But they're not limited only Christians. I can see here yeah, Muslim, Christian, Jewish even. They don't mind, huh? This is to wash actually the money clean, and also they hoping to connect with terrorist groups, religious terrorist groups, who they can actually turn against their enemies to clean up people, you know. And before they did this job themselves with these drug addict groups, and they want to disperse every criminal activity that it's more difficult to trace it down. Okay. Yeah, they pissed off now. Some of them are listening to me. What can I do? Honestly, that's source giving me this. So what shall I do with this information? Tell me. I have to put it up. I have to put it up. After, I hope there is somebody from the justice system who's listening, actually, who can get this message. But believe me, for me, it's not... I go on my everyday activities and I get these downloads. And other mediums, actually, who works with CIA and things like that, they spend hours and hours channeling and meditating. And for me, I don't know why he's so showing me all these things, okay? But he's showing it. Yeah, they discussed also the organ harvesting and this child business, you know, having children kidnapped. But they're doing less and less kidnapping. What they do is getting a woman pregnant, and they do many legally. I mean, in countries where mère porteurs, in French we say mère porteurs, you know, women who give birth to other couples, babies, and they paid for it. They want to use more because this is legal, okay, in certain countries. And these babies actually won't be in the system. It will be easier to sell them. Also, they're thinking about some private hospitals to set up some people, so when a baby is born, they take a baby away from the mother, and after somehow the baby will receive medication or something that will actually make the baby look like that, okay, that it's died. And after the baby will be stolen somehow from the hospital. So they're trying to do things like that, that is less risky, much more disappear than stealing a child. Because when they steal a child from a family, they will call the police, there will be an investigation, there will be a big fuss about it. And if there is too many children disappearing from one city or other city or things like that, the police will notice it much easier. So they're trying to figure out ways so it will be less traceable, and it will cause less attention to the police, okay? They really want to invest in facilities where they can have like kids that are not in a system. That's mean they are born illegally and they're not registered in a hospital. They're not registered that they were born. They are out of the system, okay? They really want to build lots of facilities like that, because apparently the selling kids is a really profitable business for them. Yeah, the Fool and a Page of Cups. Somebody thinks I'm crazy. This channel is for entertainment purposes. Okay, you don't like it. Sometimes I do criminal readings. It's only for entertainment purposes. If you think this is crazy, then don't watch it, okay? You have no right to do any kind of uh, psychological evaluation according this video or any of my video, because all of them are for entertainment purposes. And certainly you have no right to do any legal attack on me, because this is only for entertainment purposes, okay? And I don't mention names, or if I mention names, it's nickname, or I don't mention family name, okay? If I mention family name, because I know that name is fake, that identity is actually does not exist. You don't like it, get off this video and don't watch it, okay? Okay, I'm just because I'm telling you, I heard at least 4 hours or so messages. I heard it. I heard telephone conversations. I saw emails. I saw messages. I saw video conferences, but the face was not shown. They really careful. They don't show the face. So this is 2 white men. That's for sure, because I saw their hand. One of them has a very interesting ring. If I hear their voice, I will recognize them. The ring. I saw that ring somewhere. Try to recall all the details. There is like I forget what kind of cross is called that. It's not a normal cross, you know, because all the side of the cross is the same size. And well, I will draw it and I put it on community side, the photo of it. This is a society or something. That one of the guy belongs to a society, because that ring is like a sign of that, okay? And so they were discussing this child business. They really want to invest in buildings that actually they can have these mothers who they will pay to give birth to babies, and illegally, okay? I mean illegally, that these mothers won't know, that they will think it's for a couple, they're doing it, but in reality the baby they will give birth will never ever get registered in a system, but they will be sold straight away, okay? So that's what they want to do, some system, to set up some system legally, and they want to mix it with normal. I mean, probably that will be a birth centers they will create, so there will be some normal birth also, you know, some people who goes there to give birth to their baby, families. So to keep up these appearances, they want to really mix up the whole fucking shit, so it will be impossible to trace it down. This is they discussing all these things, and they want to set up a really sure system that the police won't be able to trace it never again down. And they want to sell drugs. They want to continue to sell drugs. Actually, one of them said that Lori or Laura, I don't know, I think it's a scientist actually who developed 3 different type of new drug, and they tested actually, and it's excellent and it will sell really well. That's, they discussed it. And they said they want to set up a chain where the dealers are not drug addicts. They don't want the dealers to be drug addicts. I mean, all those who deal with, because many went down. They lost lots of money. They really pissed off. They want people who can concentrate and who are conscient what's going on, and they can evaluate the situation properly, and they can see that when somebody is a drug addict, the drug make them crazy and they do idiot things, and the police bring them down. So they want to change that, and they're discussing how to do it, because it's difficult to resist when you have so big amount of drug in your hand, and how to resist it. So they want to do like tests on the drug addicts, not drug addicts, drug dealers. They want to do regular tests to check if they really become a drug addict or not. And they want to compensate somehow that they don't have access to drug, or they don't want them to take drug with money. Okay, so they want to pay them more or something like that. But one of them insists that they does not want to work anymore with drug addict people, and this Richard will clean all of them up. I'm telling you. The problem is that the other one said that how will these people do the work? And I see that you need to pay them more money. But I mean, some of the work these people do, they take drug to do it because it's so cruel. So I don't know how they will manage to do all this shit. Oh no, it's full done. Doesn't matter. Give me another card, please. Try to remember, because I heard lots of stuff and I just don't know. Yeah, tell me more, because yeah, I was talking about also. They were talking about this blackmailing system is not good. So they want to change that also. They want to, I mean, in politics, in many countries, they want to have parties, you know, that, so how should I put this? The whole conversation went on, they want to create something positive, okay? But behind this positive shit, there will be lots of crimes. They don't want any more lurking people with blackmailings and making them afraid, but they want to lurk them in that this is something good, this is something, we build the country, we protect the country, and blah blah blah, you know. But in reality, these people won't realize, these judges or, you know, important people, that they will do illegal activity for something that is a shitty crime. They will think they will do that for higher purposes, you know, for the stake of the country or stake of the nation, or I don't know, something like that. So they try to change the whole system, and they analyzed everything, how they failed, and they want to change the whole thing. So this is a big stuff. I mean, I heard lots of things. They don't want this blackmailing thing anymore, because after people will somehow give up on it, and somehow it will leak. But they want to make people be passionate about their movement, you know, I said political movement or whatever. And they want people with free will doing shit for them and do not realize what they're doing. This is fucking dangerous shit what they're building. I'm telling you. And it will be much more difficult to trace it down. These are two very powerful persons. I don't think they live in the same country. Sometimes they were speaking in French or in English. This is the two languages that they changed. And I could see sending messages in German also to people, like orders. And this Richard, I think sometimes they sent him in English and all, sometimes in French, so it's a bit like them. Maybe these people has French origin because they speak French, or some of them even live in France, you know. This Richard is a professional killer. I mean, he knows how to make people disappear. Okay, so, and he's not a drug addict. I mean, he's disciplined. He's trained. I wouldn't be surprised he supposed to be, if he used to be in an army. I don't think he's in an army anymore. I don't pick up on that energy. This is somebody who's extremely disciplined in killing and learned it somewhere. And up to date every military invention. I mean, me, I know just basic Russian shit that my dad did, okay? Because he was sick anyway, but me, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old, this Russian, but I forget the name of it, honestly. It's mercy of God, because I forget many things. And I had to use this gun to shoot, and I was so afraid of it. I remember he was laughing on me and dismantle it. Well, it's like an old Russian shit, you know. So this guy is not like that he stopped the army and after forget about the, you know, how things developing, and he knows just an old shit. No, he's following and he's up to date of everything, you know. It's like he's still in the army and he knows everything. Or maybe this is not army, but FBI, CIA, or gendarme, or I don't know, special unit, whatever you want to imagine, you imagine. And he's up to date. He's really disciplined. He has a very lively lifestyle. He do sports. He's watching. I mean, he's around 50 years old, 40, 50, and he's keeping himself really well and healthy and disciplined. So he's not a drug addict or shit, you know, who's going out and shoots everybody shit and screaming and being enraged. No, they don't want this anymore. They don't want this anymore. They want people with a drug. Who's disciplined, who knows what they're doing, and that is fucking dangerous, because those people will make errors, and that is really bad for the police. I mean, and that is bad for the army or the gendarme or the FBI or CIA, because it will be really hard to trace them down. But I don't know how they will be able to do it, because they discussed it, that one of the advantage the old system had, that all the collaborators had unlimited access to drug, and they loved it. So they want to compensate that with money, but I don't know how does it work. But they do not want anymore people who's drug addict. They don't, because they don't want to build up a system like that, and after the whole fucking system fail again, they don't want to go through this again. They don't. Or maybe not all the system was dismantled, but some part of it, and now they're trying to change the whole system. But anyway, this Richard is responsible to make the collaborators disappear who's are drug addict. So I don't know how they will do it. Maybe they overdose them, or they were talking about this option to lead them into a group suicidal, or kill them and make it look like it was a suicide. There was many conversation around that also. What else? I don't remember suddenly more things. Yeah, the Von Brothers. They want to train them differently. Well, the Von Brothers, if they are drug addicted, they will be gone. Huh? They will be gone. They want to train them differently also. They don't want them to take drugs, certainly. They don't want them to be a drug addict, because it's less and less I mean, they can go down easier like that. So they want like a luxury prostitutes. They want to create luxury prostitutes who can manipulate people. Okay, I want these luxury prostitutes to go out actually and trap people, like if they need to use them. Okay, so they want to train them, but on a luxury level. Okay, so that's they were discussing. They have lots of questions how to do that. They're not sure many things, but they both agree that they do not want to work with drug addict people anymore, because it brings the whole system down. That's where they fail, and they do not want to do that never again. So they want to set up a system that will, these collaborators will be checked regularly, so they didn't become drug addict, and if they did become, they will be gone. Huh? So that's for sure. That's for sure. But these, one of them was laughing because one of them said that, yeah, but how do we do with these womb riders or dick riders, you know, to do their job with a drug? And the other one was laughing and said that you make them love sex, and but how do we do that? And they were discussing this. There was some spiritual shit in it also, so it's true, but they thinking about it's like a psychological manipulation of the servo, or it's like forget the name. Sorry guys, I'm getting tired. Like hypnosis, you know, to use hypnosis or something like that to reprogram their mind that they need sex, they want sex, they love sex, and they want to raise their sexual needs on a maximum level. But it's like a brain manipulation they want to do, because that is not dangerous. While they take a drug to have more desire to have sex, it can bring them down. Actually, there are apparently lots of people talk to the police who's drug addict, and when the police took them in for interrogation after 24 hours, 48 hours, they had symptoms because they didn't have the drug, and they told everything. Okay, or they give out many informations, and these people are really pissed off. They do not want that happen again. So they're thinking about creating like luxury prostitutes to altering their mind, and in a brain raise scientifically the need of sex, the sexual needs on a maximum level, for example. And not just that, but they want to teach them manipulation on a higher level, and also to one of them said that we need to teach them to kill, like a kind of soldier training they will receive also, not just this high level sexual slave, or I don't know how to describe. These are not really slaves, because these are women and men sent out to politicians, lawyers, I mean high profile people, to seduce them, to destroy their marriage, to get into marriage with these people, to build in. So they like almost on a level of a spy, and that's what they want to put on a higher level. Okay, and they do not want these people to be drug addicts at all anymore. They want the drug business going on. For example, if they have a client, they don't mind giving them drug, but they want the person who's doing the work stay clean. Okay, what else? I don't remember more things, but I'm telling you, I had at least 3 or 4 hours, and I pulled together all the conversation, all the things that I heard and I saw, and Yeah, they were talking about a new system setting up when somebody has to disappear. Okay, they were setting up. They want to set up a new system, and they have some connection. You know, when this FBI gave you a new identity, so they have a department who does that, and they have a connection then, and they want to something use from there, if I understood well. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that one falling on the floor also. I need to pick it up. Okay, what else? Okay, I think I finished this, maybe. Because during the day I did not have time to write it down. If the spirit will bring it up, I write it down, and I will do another reading, maybe early morning tomorrow or in the evening. I will see. I don't remember more things right now. I really don't. When it will come up, I will tell. Okay. I was really interesting. I don't know why someone's doing this to me, but I can get in conversation that I mean they blocking all kind of security system, and I just don't understand why I get downloads about that. I don't know. After, you know, when I put it up on YouTube, it's like too sensitive, and I don't know what to do with it. Okay, on top of that, I don't give out all, because if I would give out all, that would be serious trouble for me. I'm already in trouble because of that. Excuse me, I have a hiccup. Need to drink. So I don't know who can use these readings. I really do hope somebody from FBI or police. Maybe this is not even in France, but other countries. But I can feel also French energy also. I think there's some intentional shit, and the French are involved. That's for sure. But I hope somebody who can use this information. I mean, not criminals, but police. I will be honest with you. I saw many bank accounts, okay, with IBAN, everything. So I don't know what to do with that. And I have lots of fucking money on that is illegally coming, and there is like, I don't know, at least sofa account with 48 bank accounts I saw. It's like flashes, you know. I can slow it down, so I can, if I concentrate, I can give all the shift, but numbers. But so I don't know why I have these downloads. I really don't. Because me, I'm not a criminal. I don't use it. This is a criminal. Maybe can use this information and steal money from it. I never ever stole money off anybody. So I just don't know what to use it for. So criminal can use it, but I don't want to give it to criminals. So I don't know. I really don't know. And I don't know why I get these downloads neither. And once, well, I supposed to be a few years ago when I actually started my channel, I did some evaluation for agencies, you know, and I know that they do meditate, they channel for hours sometimes to get visions like that. And my test was quite good, but at this time my gifts was not developed yet 100% like that. And I know that real mediums, I mean, who works for secret service or agencies like that, they spend hours and hours meditating and channeling, you know, and sometimes they don't even get detailed information like I do. So I don't understand why source is showing this so easily to me. But I will be honest with you, with my everyday activity, it's bothering me because what shall I do with it? So if I would work somewhere like that, you know, my dad told me, my dad is really far now. It will take time until he comes back. So, but I think at the beginning when I got to know my dad, my real one, he told me that when you have a calling and when you have a gift, you can't run away from it. I mean, you can temporarily, like, you know, ostrich policy. You put your hand in the sand like you are not there, you're not existing, your gift does not exist, but it does not change the fact that it does. So the more you run from it, actually the more it will come out, okay? And when you have a gift like that, or whatever gift you have to go and act and look for places where you can use this gift, because you will well, we have a French, I'm sorry guys, I'm tired now, the languages are mixing. At least it's French words, not Russians. We say épanoui. You will flourish, you know, when you are really in your destiny. So now that's what I'm going abroad, trying to find places who are interested in my gifts, because in France evidently nobody wants anything with me. So I just want to do this because it's really working, and this is my destiny. And after the problems, that the how it will happen, how I'm gonna do this and that, because it's not in France, well, the source will work it out. I won't worry about that. But if you have a gift, I'm telling you, you need to work on to find the right company, the right place where you have that gift for a reason, understand? And somebody has to profit from it. And sometimes you have to act, and maybe you are in the wrong country, maybe you are in the wrong place, the wrong city, and that's why you don't get any opportunities. That's why you don't get any job there in that era, because it's blocked for some reason, because maybe it's not there where you have to be, you know. So you need to move out and look for it. And after you know, little problems, like for me, my kids, I need to get my kids back, and it will be complicated, but I trust so that it will be solved somehow. But as my dad said, that when you have a gift, you can't run away. You can't. You have this gift. That's why you came on earth, so you could do that thing, okay? And nobody can do it better than you. Even if some dark shit will steal it from you, they won't use your gift 100% potential. And actually they will just fuck up your gifts. It will be less useful for your for somebody who still gives. They can't exploit it 100%. It is impossible, because when you have a gift, your whole life is built on it. I mean, from your birth you're learning to use it, okay? Me, I did not understand why I was interested in criminal psychology. Why? Well, I was stubborn, so I went to I went to learn child psychology, because I said, no, me and crime, are you kidding? No, man. But I was so interested. I was interested in children's psychology also. But it's like, I'm not gonna work with police. Me, I'm Hungarian origin. How could I get into English police? What? I don't. And actually, that was the plan of source. I should have done that. But well, it doesn't matter. But you need to really listen to your intuitions, okay? And from the beginning, the trials you go through, the way your life is forming, is to support your gifts, so you could get to 100% the potential. You know, when you are medium and you are a child and you can see that people's, okay, like in horrible, and it's a shock for a child, but you will get used to it, and you will hear many stories how they died, what's happened with them, and you will learn. And you don't even realize that maybe, because me, I had a period of time when I was child, it was like that. Actually, I was preparing for this gift, you know, because many details I know about, like murder, it's because of those dead spirits actually who explained what's happened to them. And me, I was like 9-10 years old, you know, and many mediums are like that. So my dad told me that, listen to me. Oh, j'ai oublié, there is a lampada. Okay, so my dad told me that, listen, it's just, please, you can't run away. You can't. Simply you can't. Your whole life build up to support your gifts. And that's why you were born. That's why you were sent on earth. I feel like I'm talking to people who has gifts also. Don't throw it in a bin. You need to ask questions from source. How? You know, show me how to do it, where to go, how to get it. You know, and it happened. It will happen. And I'm talking to myself also. And you know, none of my qualification is accepted in France, so I do temporary nanny jobs. I don't mind because I love working with kids. And I'm really gifted actually. And but I know this is not their this is not, it may be partially my destiny, but not 100%. And I can't get any other job legally because none of my qualification is accepted. I have to do many years of etude study to get my qualification accepted. And when you are almost 50 years old, I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I know this is not what source wants me to be. Anyway, it's complicated. So while if I go out to an Anglo-Saxon country, these qualifications are easily accepted, and actually I can do, for example, psychology. I can alter it and, for example, do a criminal psychology, for example, or things like that. In France, they are not flexible at all. It's impossible to do it. So you need to find a way to get out of this. You know, they try to frame you, they try to block you, they try to fuck you up practically, so you can't use your gift because they don't want it. You know, they don't want you to be fulfill your destiny. Huh? And some of you are healers. I mean, I pick up on somebody's. You were a child and you could heal animals very easily. And I'm telling you, an energy healing, your source wants to show you new areas that nobody knows yet. You know, you will bring a breakthrough, and you are a truck driver. Okay, I'm not saying to stop doing the truck driving business, because today to have a spiritual business, it's really tough to make money with it. Okay, but you need to ask source how and when, and show me, because I'm telling you, you can't hide yourself away from your destiny. This is why you are on earth, and that's what you should make into your work. Do you understand? This is why you were sent here. If you have, for example, you are a gatekeeper or an I forgot what is it called. There are some people, some light workers sent on earth to activate energy centers on earth, on Gaia. Okay, So you don't know why you want to travel all the time, and you are attracted to energetic centers like in England, like pyramids or things like that. And sometimes your rule is nothing else, just you have to go in a certain part of the pyramid and stay there and meditate or pray for I don't know how many hours and how many days. Maybe Source wants you to have a job where you have to travel, give a preview about hotels, or I don't know, something like that. But the how will be fixed, the Source will fix it. Source will bring you in people from a 3D who will help you to get a job like that. But this is what you need to do when you have a gift. Do you understand? Because if not, it's wasted. It's really wasted. Right, guys. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.